Hey everyone, welcome to our Pepsi Spotlight. I'm Dugan Lloyd. On the gridiron, Ayden-Grifton just beat North Lenoir in their first playoff game since 2019. The on-field production has been high, but even more impressive has been their man in the booth, Charles Mitchell, a 4-decade-long school volunteer, an Army veteran, and a man who's fighting for his life every day. Growing up in the Grifton school system, good grades weren't exactly Charles Mitchell's thing, but talking in class certainly was.
I used to tell my daddy that C on conduct was for commendable, but I messed up one time and got a B, and that was over then. Daddy knew that B was for bad.
After graduating high school and serving an Army tour on the Panama Canal, Mitchell's gift for gab became useful at Charger sporting events when he took over as public address announcer in the early 90s.
Sometimes they laugh at when I talk. Sometimes they probably cry. Some of them say, get that fool out of there, but the athletic directors and principal hadn't done it yet.
3 years ago, Charles received news that would put his job and life in danger. Doctors told him that both his kidneys were on track for complete failure, and they did. After being added to a mile-long list with thousands of applicants, Charles began peritoneal dialysis, which he soon learned wasn't working.
It hurt. But I've never gone into it, a doctor's appointment or anything, thinking that, I'm gonna die.
From there, a physically weaker Mitchell was close to giving up his role with the school until switching to hemodialysis, which he currently endures 3 days a week for nearly 5 hours per session.
You do what you got to do to live. And with me, if it's taking dialysis, I'm gonna take it as long as they'll give it to me. And hopefully I get a kidney so I can stop it.
During his treatment, the booth overlooking the football field was renamed to the Charles Mitchell Press Box. He called it one of the great honors of his life and feels that love from his community every day, including an encounter with 2 AG football players at a packed Cracker Barrel who recognized him and then asked if they could pray for his health.
We're right there in the restaurant with people walking all around. Those 2 young guys held my hands and prayed for me. And they didn't do it silently. They didn't act like they cared who was around, who heard it. They prayed for me. And it meant a lot.
With an O-positive blood type, his family does not have an eligible match for him. But he has not given up on a donation in his name.
It's kind of like somebody getting hurt on the football field. You see them out there, they act like they're about to die. And to get to the sidelines and stay just a minute, one play most of the time, they're ready to go back in. It's the same kind of deal. You do the best you can and you go on. That's what I'm trying to do.
As Charles' search on goes, his blood type, if you're interested, is O positive. Any donation in his name, even if it's not the same blood type for specifically him, would move him to the top of the list as well. And any donor as well would be moved to the top of the list if they in the future ever needed a kidney. Age does not matter in this type of situation, as we're hoping for the best guy.